Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time tonight. It's the home opener for this new season. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Jonathan Villar is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
And Matt, the other thing, both teams are on a winning streak right now. I love watching good baseball. So nothing's better than watching two teams that are on a winning streak collide. So we're going to get some good baseball hopefully in this game.
Number 7.
Now at the plate, number 7. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. And the changeup is way low that time. Neil Walker waits on deck. In there, and it's full 3-2. Sharp ground ball to third. Dietrich fields it cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down. Now in the box, Neil Walker. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Lifted in the air to center field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends. Here's D. Gordon now. They lead things off here.
The shortstop, D. Gordon.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off it.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. D. Gordon is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Starling Marte comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch. Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second goes Marte. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base. You have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Broxton looks up. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count. Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Hit sharply on the ground. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Justin Bohr. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first two pitches, but they were different.
Threw it right past him, a swing. Ready now, Domingo Santana. He'll start off the inning now against Edinson Volquez.
Right fielder number 16.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. He's through first and hustling for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. From the belt, kicks and deals. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Here comes the payoff pitch. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Yoenis Cespedes is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can. He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches. Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. On a rope to the second baseman. Throw to the bag, and the runner's back in time. Stepping in, Stephen Vogt. He's sitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Dietrich is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Stepping up now, Jesus Aguilar. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. 1-2 now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is now to the plate. Ian Kinsler. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup, and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. On the corner at the knees, 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here it comes. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. 1-2. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Digging in now, Derek Dietrich. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And there's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Down the first baseline. Scooped up to second for 1. but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Digging in, Barry Brunner. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 1-1, here it is. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Slice down the left side, but foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The shortstop, number 9.
D. Gordon is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup over the inside corner.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Walker will put this one away, and the inning is over. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. And he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. Rounded slowly to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 5.
Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Number 7.
First delivery to him on the way. And stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. The third inning will continue. At least one more batter. Striding in once again, Neil Walker. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Tapped up the first baseline, but it gets fouled.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Here's a high pop-up. Realmuto has a play, and that ends the inning. Here's Starling Marte. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Center fielder.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here it comes, 2-0. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Marcell Ozuna. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Nope.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Set to deal on 2-2. 3-2 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Giancarlo
Designated
Stanton.
hitter,
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Broxton racing back out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Ready for another chance? Justin Bohr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Domingo Santana. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Back up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. Now at the plate, Travis Shaw. He drew a walk his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Shot towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Milwaukee. Left fielder.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Brunner going back on it. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Into the box now.
Stephen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch. And this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in, Jesus Aguilar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to right. Brunner is there. And that's the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Broxton.
Hard hit ball to second. Up with it is Kinsler. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the stepping up to the plate, Ian Kinsler. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back. But I think he might throw it here.
JT Realmuto is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he misses with it 1-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider, and they can bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Derek Dietrich. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Lays off 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball. Blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Barry Brunner. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Tough slider down low for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here. Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Digging in once again, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Jonathan Villar.
Grounded back up the middle. Gordon is up with it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Digging in and look. Wei-Yin Chen.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 54.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Neil Walker. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Neil Walker.
First offering on its way. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Marte is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready once again. Domingo Santana.
16. Domingo Santana.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Ready for another shot now. Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Swing and a shot back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Villar rounds third and is digging for the plate, and the run will score from second as we are once again tied 3-3.
Left fielder Yoenis Cespedes.
First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And then here's D. Gordon now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
The shortstop.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, you got to like how this inning's starting off. He starts the inning with a pretty high pitch count, and your first guy to the plate makes him work. This is playing right into your hand right now on the offensive side.
And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
Number 10.
Here's Starling Marte. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Zach Davies is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. A pitch out, the throw, and they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. For Gordon, he's 1 away from the 50 stolen base mark now, as that was bag number 49 a moment ago. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Here's Marcelo Zuna. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And the runner back in standing. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Cespedes is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2. Giancarlo Stanton now. He went deep last time up.
Designated hitter.
Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. So striding in, Justin Bour. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this is low.
Counts 1-0.
Ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Marte rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Ian Kinsler.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Again, he sends it out of play. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Stephen Vogt. He'll start things out now in the top half. For the season. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Tough pitch to lay off.
For Milwaukee, the designated hitter, Jesus Aguilar.
From the stretch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw to third. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Brad Ziegler. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way out in front. The 0-1. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Hit hard on the ground to third. Kinsler for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. So stepping in, Jonathan Villar, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. In there, no balls and a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in, and even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Liner towards second, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, and they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. Digging in once again, number 7. Orlando.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 18, Orlando Lowry.
Hit hard up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Now batting, second base.
Ready for another chance? Neil Walker. He flew out in his last at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
He's in a tough jam right here, but you see what he's doing? He's going back with his best stuff, reaching back, trusting his fastball.
In for strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line to the right side. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he is in there. So striding in, Domingo Santana. Set to 10.
Santana. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number
in on the
25.
hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line and left, hooking just a little. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Well, he saw that ball pretty good. Too bad he couldn't keep it fair.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Boy, good.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Ready for another shot now. JT Realmuto. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Digging in to try it again. Derek Dietrich. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Andres Vizcaíno takes over. On the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Action. looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. Still without a home run and 4 RBIs. Walker onto the grass. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Ready once again. Barry Brunner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for a hit. Striding in once again, D. Gordon. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this one's in the dirt. Goes to third with it. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Cue shot here out towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Number 10.
Jeremy Jeffress takes the mound. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Digging in, Marcell Ozuna. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's a base hit as the run will score to tie our ball game at 6 apiece. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Giancarlo Stanton now, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a sinker's low off the outside corner, 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, and he will get there to make the running play. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Travis Shaw.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Ozuna is under it. 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Brunner moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. So digging in now, Stephen Vogt. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Hard liner to center field. Marte will get there, and he puts it away. Striding into the box, Justin Bour will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off. He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. 0-2, here it comes. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Now to the plate, JT Realmuto. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Standing in, Jesus Aguilar. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Jesus Aguilar.
To short. Gordon is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. Barack McCray.
Now pitching for the Marlins.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Brunner sprinting after it, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Jonathan Villar. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
What a great pitch. When you have the velocity to throw a ball by somebody up there in the zone, I don't know why guys don't use it more.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. To short, hit hard. Gordon is up with it. On to first, and this will remain. Martin Prado now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Santana moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Barry Brunner. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. In there, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Hit down the line at first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in, D. Gordon. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Too low, 1-0. Soft liner towards short. Oh, and he misses it. At the plate, Starling Marte. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And he's back standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Stepping in, number 7. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Number 7.
Here comes the first pitch. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses.
No strikes.
Is for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss. Up the 2-0 pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Ozuna is under it. 1 away. Here's Neil Walker. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Neil Walker.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Walker is retired. 2 down now. Into the box now, Domingo Santana. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Shoots this one to first. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. The relay, and he'll get in there safely. Coming to the plate now, Travis Shaw. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Kyle Barkley.
pitching for the Marlins.
Here's the first
Number
pitch.
46.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Ozuna is under it. And the inning is over. Stepping up now, Starling Marte.
Leading off
He'll
the
lead
bottom of the
things
ninth
off
inning for
here
the
as we
Marlins.
play the bottom of the ninth.
Center fielder,
Jacob Barnes
number 10.
enters to do the
Now
pitching,
pitching
and
for
best
Milwaukee,
case scenario for
number
him is to
50.
push this one into extra innings. In there, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Broxton's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. So stepping
Now
in,
batting,
Marcell Ozuna.
fielder,
He went deep earlier, and he's
Marcell
2 for 4 to this point.
Ozuna.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Giancarlo Stanton now. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one gone.
Your
Rafael.
attention, please. Bench hitting for the Marlins, number 8, Rafael Abreu.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. The winning run at second. However, the double play in order here. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. At the plate, Stephen Vogt hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in, Jesus Aguilar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacked.
And we'll have to leave it there. Now at the plate, Ian Kinsler. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Hit the other way out toward right field. Santana has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, JT Realmuto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there is any intent behind that. Martin Prado now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Anthony Swarzak enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. on to first, and there were 2 down. So coming to the plate, Barry Runner.
Barry Bruner.
Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Here comes the winning run for the plate. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4.
Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Miami Marlins. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Digging in now, Jonathan Villar. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
Scorched to third. No problem here, one away. Coming to the plate now, number 7. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matt, it's been disappointing. I mean, here we are in the dog days of August, and this shows your colors right now. I mean, there's been a lot of bickering and complaining, but because they've been playing poorly, and it's hot, and they're all irritable. It's not a fun club to be around.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Here it comes on 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is under it, and the inning is over. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in
the shortstop, D. Gordon.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those are two good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Starling Marte. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. But the runner's back easily. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Nobody out. Runner on first. In there, and it's even at 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Popped up. Number 7 is there for it. 1 away. Here's Marcell Ozuna. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. And a curveball in for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch, misses by that much, it's pretty easy.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him. In there with the stolen base. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Broxton's on his horse. He makes the running play. 2 down. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
Designated hitter.
Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Broxton's under it. And that's the 3rd out. Digging in, Domingo Santana. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Brunner on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Brunner has a read on it, 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Stephen Vogt. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving.
And the tag is on him to retire. Stepping in, Justin Bour. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. In tied at 93, ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a flare out to left center. Here comes Cespedes. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
Batting six.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, JT Realmuto. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. A changeup over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Santana moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Brunner is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Striding in once again, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Number 7.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Aguilar rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he is in there, And the run will score as the Brewers are off to an early 1-0 lead.
The batter, number 15, second
Ready for
baseman.
another chance?
Neil
Walker. He flew out in his last at-bat. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Runners are at first and third, one away. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And that is into right field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 2-0 ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Domingo Santana. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Runner waits on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The relay, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Third baseman.
Ready now, Travis Shaw. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And that misses, ball 1. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Standing in, Derek Dietrich. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The 0-2 home. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard on the ground towards short. VR ranges to his right, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Stepping up now, Barry Brunner. The average for him at the start of play, right at a 1 for 3 clip, 333. Gloved by Walker. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, D. Gordon. He singled his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Looped out towards short. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. And that'll bring in Starling Marte with 2 away. Now batting, Starling Marte. He popped out in his first trip, and he's back in standing. He's set, and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the... Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a base knock. Digging in to try it again, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. And he's safe.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jesus Aguilar.
Jesus Aguilar will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounded back up the middle. A step on the bag for one. On to first, a double play. Ready for another shot now. Jonathan VR. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Ball one. He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Digging in and looking for more. Number 7. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch, a pitch out, the throw, and he'll just slap the tag on the runner heading to second. Now in the box, Marcell Ozuna will get us started here from Miami, and he'll have backup in the form of Giancarlo Stanton waiting on deck. Santana is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a ball, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but hit to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And this is knocked down on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
The batter.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Bour. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And this one misses inside a ball he walked in, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Ian Kinsler is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats. I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell. Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not.
And the run is in from second as they're on the board for the first time. 4-1 now. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Has a look, now the pitch. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. He's set, now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. VR has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, number 7. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Number 7.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. Striding in, Neil Walker. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Neil Walker.
A line shot to third base. But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Standing in, Domingo Santana. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Ozuna. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Lifted the other way to left center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases again as the Brewers just keep rolling. The relay. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Here's your Cespedes. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Stephen Vogt, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard towards center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. So striding in, Jesus Aguilar. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And that misses for ball 1. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. And he is out on the tag. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Ready once again, Keon Broxton. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He's 2 for 3 thus far. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And not in time as the run scores. Now to the plate, number 7. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1. For Villar, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Up next for Milwaukee,
digging in, Neil
second
Walker.
baseman.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. Stepping into the box, Domingo Santana trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Brunner has it in his sights. And the inning is over. At the plate, Derek Dietrich. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Dietrich is retired, and there's one away.
Number 7.
So coming to the plate, Barry Brunner comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Here's D. Gordon now. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he's called out on a close play at third. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Walker has it. He'll whip this one to first in time. Digging in and looking for more, Travis Shaw. It's a cold Wisconsin night, but the roof is closed at Miller Park in.
Leading off tonight for Miami, shortstop, number 9.
D. Gordon is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Shaw is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Batting second.
Here's Starling Marte. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. Lays off 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Line towards center field. Broxton is there, 2 gone. Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over .340 here entering play. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And the changeup is way low that time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. To his left, VR. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Jonathan VR. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jonathan VR.
Grounded to first. Bohr fields it cleanly, and he is out on the tag. Digging in now, number 7. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Marte on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The relay throw, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Right fielder.
Into the box, Domingo Santana. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. And the run will score as the Brewers are off to an early 1-0 lead. And that brings up the
Travis Shaw.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Ozuna. He tracks it down, and that will... Digging in.
Designated hitter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hit sharply on the ground. Walker's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Ready now, Justin Bohr. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Bullet back up the middle. Broxton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Stepping up now, Ian Kinsler. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Shaw gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. So striding forward now, Stephen Vogt. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. The second for one, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first. So coming to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He brings a stellar batting average into this one, just shy of 380 on the season. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Jesus Aguilar goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Keon Broxton is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Squared that one up just a little late. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. He's set. Here's the 3-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Brunner ranging back. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And a relay home. And he's safe. Striding in once again, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box now, JT Realmuto. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
JT Realmuto.
Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop. Here's a hard hit ball out to left center, and it'll be over the head of the shortstop VR. It's a base hit. Striding into the box, Derek Dietrich. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And a high strike there, 0-1. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball just a bit up. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, right fielder, Barry
Brunner is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Number 9.
First offering on its way. D. Gordon is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Cue shot here out toward short, and this will be pulled in easily for the final. Ready for another chance. Number 7.
Leading off for the Brewers. First baseman, number 7.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's outside. That circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. This one skied out toward right. Brunner sprinting after it. Makes the play. 1 away. Here's Neil Walker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Neil Walker.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
1-0.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Digging in to try it again. Domingo Santana.
16,
First delivery to him on the way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The 0-1. The tag, and he is out. Now at the plate, Travis Shaw. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Wei-Yin Chen. Chen sets. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now with that. First pitch coming. Here it is. Yoenis Cespedes is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Catcher, Stephen Vogt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way out to left center. Ozuna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Here's Starling Marte. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Fielder number 10, Starling Marte.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ozuna.
Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A payoff pitch one more time. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
Now
Digging in
batting,
for his second at-bat, Justin Bohr hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And that misses inside 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. On to first, and they get the double play. At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hitter,
Into the windup and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Digging in once again.
Shortstop, Jonathan.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Broxton is on his way home. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. In to score the runner from second. Ready once again, number 7. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase him at 0-2 pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Here's Neil Walker, a hit in 2 tries. Brian Ellington. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Lifted in the air to center field. Broxton's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. He singled his last time up. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. Here it comes on 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Lays off the split finger that time. 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Derek Dietrich. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Now at the plate, Barry Brunner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Brunner.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Digging in, Domingo Santana. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gordon is up with it. A quick out number 1. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Shot back up the middle. Marte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Left fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Yoenis Cespedes. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. High pop-up. Real Muto has a play, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, D. Gordon. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
D. Gordon.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Grounded down the third baseline. And now a jump throw against his body. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Center fielder number 10.
Striding in once again, Starling Marte. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Broxton. And he makes the catch for the second out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Marcell Ozuna. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and that's going to land foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Ready for another chance? Stephen Vogt. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is in the air out to left. Ozuna is under it. 1 out. Digging in to try it again, Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Comes set with the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Got him. Digging in and looking for more, Keon Broxton. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Kinsler's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the. Giancarlo Stanton now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th. Ready for another shot now. Justin Bour. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Hit in the air out to center field. Broxton is right there, 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready once again, Ian Kinsler. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Santana. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Derek Dietrich. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Broxton moves over, and that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Coming to the plate now, number 7. So with a left-handed hitter waiting.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 61, Adam Conley.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Into the box now, Neil
15,
Walker. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Neil Walker.
And this is fouled at the plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. None out, runners at first and second. And a double steal try here. Pitch inside, the throw. Well hit on a line, and that'll get down into left center field. In to score, the runner from third. And the second run will score as well. Stepping in, Domingo Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out. Dustin McGowan enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
The batter, third
at the plate, Travis Shaw. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
1-1, here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Yoenis Cespedes. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Striding into the box, Stephen Vogt. He could really use a knock here.
Now pitching for Miami.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gordon is there. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just. Striding in, Barry Brunner. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Fielder, Barry Brunner.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Broxton. He can't get there as it falls in. Here's D. Gordon now. He was a ground out victim last time up.
D. Gordon.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Brad Hand.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Starling Marte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Manny Perez comes on to.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 25.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up.
Marcell
Ozuna comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And a neck-high fastball that time. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it 7-1 now.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Ian Kinsler.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cespedes is there. And that retires the side. Settling in now. Jesus Aguilar. He'll get things started. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to first. Bohr comes up with it. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Number 5, shortstop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ozuna is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Number 7.
Digging in, number 7. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Here's a high pop-up. Kinsler is there for it. And that's the third out. Digging in, JT Realmuto. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Swing and a liner. Foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Walker onto the grass. He's got it 1 away. Now batting, Derek Dietrich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Now in the box, Barry Runner. And he gets ahead 0-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Number 9
from the stretch. Swinging a soft liner. That's in there. Base hit. Dietrich rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now an 8-2 game.
Center fielder number
Digging
10.
in, Starling Marte. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Gordon rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner from first crosses the plate. That makes it an 8-3 ball game. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Zach Davies gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Swing and a little tapper. On to first, and that's your ball game. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one